draw the landscape. In this case here, the landscape will be, the term they use for it is circular skyline. It will look something like this, okay? So without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to hit plus, blank, and create. Okay, that way we can do it small. We're not going to save this, and let's get busy here. So I'm just going to draw the skeletons of the building, okay, to begin with. I'm going to use the line tool. So let me go quickly through here, and we will start here. Right off the screen like this. Go up to here, go over to here. We'll go there. That's a skeleton of building number 1. I say the skeleton, we'll put windows and whatnot in it later. Building number 2, we'll make this tall, maybe like this, and maybe like this, and here's building number 2. It's a little bit abstract, so we don't have to have it totally to scale. Building number 3 will be wide, maybe something like this. They mentioned put a clock on it. And that's great. There's empty space here. We'll be able to see the sky. Put a clock on it in a minute. Building number 4 might look like this. I'm using the line function, but you can use a ruler function. It'll be kind of a skinny building. Maybe it looks something like this. It's smaller. This building here, maybe it'll go straddle the corner here. Let's make sure I'm zooming this whole thing in so I see, yep, the whole picture's there. That's good. Okay, so we go back to line. Want to make sure, so I'm going to go here, 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 and we'll call this like a little bit of a wider building, more squat, fat, whatever you want to call it. We'll do a tall building here. Click this line here. Sometimes you lose the click. This building might be taller. Okay, and we're making some progress here. I might even move this building a little. You can select the building and then just move it like that. You can select this building and move it like that. And I'm just trying to get more space in here. Let's do another building. Go from here to here. This will be a building that's maybe like more of a triangle. That looks good. And you can see we're just building out the skeleton. This might be a short, wider building. And I'll just do another building here, maybe one more. We don't have to do a ton of these things. Okay, so there we go. We have it here, and just for the sake of argument, I'm going to put a line down to here to maybe put a title at the bottom. Okay, here we go. So let's start putting windows in these buildings. Okay, so I'm just going to go through with my line tool, do this, 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 this. You know, it's a little bit abstract. So on this ground floor, it'll be a little store here. Like a lot of big buildings have stores on the first floor with a little door to go in and out. And there we go. That's building number 1. Building number 2, let's give it a tall, skinny window. Maybe it's an office where people work on different floors and go between them. One of these has to have a clock at the top of it. Let's see if there's a clipboard clock. I'm sure there is. Clock. Let's see where that looks good. And I'll put that on the top there. Obviously way too big, but we will spin it around like this and place it here. So there's our building with the clock. Okay, so and again on the ground floor we'll build something like this. I love ground floors of buildings. Nice little deli, you get a sandwich, Back when I used to do things like that, I don't do them anymore. Let me see how we're doing here with our meeting. The screen is shared, that's great, and it's being recorded, okay? That's just what I want. We go back to here, just a second. And I'll do a few more windows here. We don't have to beat this to death. This is a stylish building, so it'll look something like this. That's the first floor. There we go. And we'll put some windows up here. Maybe they have a dance studio up high. Dance lessons, who knows? And I'm just going to click here. You can see I'm just using the line tool. At the end of every line, I double click it. That isn't all the way filled there. And as I said, anytime it's not all the way filled, it causes a problem. So there, now it's all the way filled. First floor here. And maybe some windows here. Okay. They say make one of these a crown top, so I'll go to the path tool here. Path tool, and in this building here, I'll draw a little crown. It looks something like this. Not much of a crown, I know. There we go, and we have ourselves a building top. We'll put some windows here. I don't want to do too much because the more you do, the more the colors can kind of bleed. I'll move along on this. In fact, I'll go here. And here you go. You can see I could easily copy these as well. I'm just not doing them. I'm kind of doing them abstract. They're not even close to scale. There's a lot of tools you could use to make them abstract, make them closer to scale. And maybe I'll just put a circle here. That'll be a circle. I'll put a circle here. And then I'll go into the path function, which is kind of like the line, and I'll just. Okay, so here's our buildings. Let's color them in. We'll put them all the colors of the rainbow. We want this to be kind of a fun looking thing. So the first one I'll say, here's a green building. Okay, we go into this. The second one I'll say is a red building. The third one I'll say, I'm just picking random colors, is a yellow building. The fourth one we'll say is a color. We'll make it a purple building. The fifth one will be, we kind of run out of colors after a while here, baby blue. That's what they used to call it, baby blue. Sometimes the color gets a little bit stale, so I go to vector fill, and then I go back to pixel view, click it, and this will work. I'll make another one, baby blue, right here, because I'm going to actually run out of colors. There's not enough, there's 65,000 colors, so I don't think we'll run out. Here we go. And the last one, a couple more I haven't done. So you see I'm going through here, and I'll select a crazy green right here, maybe for this one. And finally, a light blue. Oh, I did it for that one. I didn't double click it, so I'll do a green like this one. Again, every time things get a little bit hung up, go into here and do it. Okay, so we have that here. Let's do the sky in the background is dark blue. So we'll go into here. We'll say pixel view. We'll pick blue, and this will be for the whole background. Let's see what happens here. You see that there? There we go. And we'll make all the windows yellow. We could do them different colors, but you know what? Maybe on the yellow we'll do different colors. Maybe on the yellow building I'll do different colors so it stands out. They look like they're looking at you. And for the yellow one, you know, maybe we'll put a different color in there. Maybe this kind of blue. Oh, I see that one with blue too. I don't really care. So here we go. Here's our buildings. We're looking up at the sky. Oh, we gotta do something with this thing here. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna go into here. I'll make this blue. Oh, you stinker. Let it go back. So that tells me that that little crown at the top is not fully integrated. So let me do something here. My lights just went out. So I'll go back to path and I'll kind of redraw it and make sure I don't miss anything. One. That should be good. There we go, good. So now we have dark sky, a whole bunch of buildings, and just for the sake of argument, I'll go into pen, change it to white. Can I change it to white? And sometimes it doesn't change, so I'll change it to pencil. Change it to white. Okay, I'll change it to paintbrush, and there it goes white. So I change it back to pencil, stays white, and let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm able to just draw some sky. So that's it. I use the line tool, the circle tool, a few other things. And now we have a building looking up at the sky, and you can see it, okay? So just imagine you're standing right here in front of this building looking up and what you'd see. Okay, so that is the purpose of this project. You could certainly spend a little more time. We'll do it in class, but let's try and get this done, okay? I want to thank you, and I'm going to stop my recording now.